Welcome to World Breaker Cool's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Cool, and today we are reviewing Marvel Legends Sentinel Build-A-Figure. Now, I must say, this is a very big boy, as you can easily see. The thing is with this guy, is he was technically my first Marvel Legend that I bought. And this is before I really even started collecting. I just saw him at a comic book shop, and I was like, well, that's awesome. How much is this guy? And the guy it was a Saturday, so the guy was like a, temporary guy. And he sold him to me for $20. So I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal. Having no idea where I just bought, So he messed up apparently, because I didn't find out until years later that this thing was worth, in upwards of $180. So let's get into the figure itself. And now that I know more about Marvel Legends, I can definitely appreciate it. Look at the color, the paint apps. I mean, each Sentinel that I've seen online and in person all have a little bit different character. So that's just freaking awesome. I mean, the head sculpt alone, look at the different, electronics inside his body, the cables, even down to the individualized fingers. Like, these fingers are also individually articulated. I'm not trying to give you a middle finger or anything like that. The only thing I'm missing on mine is the cables. So eventually I'll get those cables just like where I can, finish this whole entire Sentinel. But again, he's just a massive figure. And I thought about parting ways with him at one point, and I was like, you know what? I can't do it. He's just too freaking awesome. They don't make him this big anymore. They just don't. And just for a size comparison, let's get him in with Havoc. And that's freaking awesome. I mean, look at that. How often do you see figures to scale like this? I mean, the Sentinel should be technically still a little bit bigger, but I mean, that looks good. I mean, that's pretty darn good, So I really, really can't speak enough about these Sentinels. If you're an X-Men fan, you have to have a Sentinel in your collection. There's other Sentinels too I've seen, but this is by far my new favorite, by far my favorite. And I hope Hasbro actually releases one like this individually or a new updated model, because it's just, why not? And mine's a little bit stiff because it's been sitting for so long on a shelf. Because again, I don't mess with these really. I just kind of set them up, looking pretty cool and let them be. But he has some nice articulation. His hands move all the way around. I'm not going to do too much with this because, again, that's not my type of reviews. But just know that, he can do what you do some pretty cool poses with this guy, okay? So, again, I do recommend you picking these up if you can find them. You might be better off building it to save some money, just from some of the prices I've seen online. But it just depends. You might find a deal. But I do highly recommend this piece. And hopefully I'll be getting some more myself eventually, so that way I can show you some cool poses. But until then, thank you for watching, and peace.